Yes, constitutional lawyer. Thanks for being on time. Welcome to the True Breakfast Show, Council. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I was telling the Liberian people about Botswana, and the last time I appeared on the radio, I said, look, we have to aspire to make Liberia Botswana, the Botswana of West Africa, just as Botswana became the Singapore of Africa. And that Liberian voters should only vote for Liberian politicians who want to go in the House, the Senate, and want to run for the presidency if they promise the Liberian people that they will put Liberia on the path of Botswana. In a country where the salaries of the president, lawmakers, and in the judiciary and all of that are not as high as Liberia. Even though they have a lot of money for government in our country, they use it for education, health services, road condition, food security. So the citizens of Botswana are happy. You don't see Botswana citizens in the street protesting every day because governance in Botswana is for the people, not for the pockets. When governance is for the pocket, there will always be problems. Because unless all the pockets are filled, the pockets of those in government are filled, they don't, serve the people. The government is a place to serve, not to steal.
Now you always saying that.
Yeah.
Before we go to say.
Me, as a Christian, I learned from Jesus Christ.
All those things that they appointed, all learn for Jesus. You call them to the. They take it all the kids in the Holy Bible.
I speak because I discipline myself. Nobody can say, "Oh, Cllr Gongloe took this in government, took the bribe, used the money." That's why I speak so freely, and I challenge anyone to say when I'm in government I took anything, and nobody, not many people can bet like that.
And then you become president, you call for audit everywhere.
And I live by example. When I was president of the bar, I asked an external auditor to audit me, my administration.
To audit your administration?
Yes,
auditor.
External.
Okay.
When he finished, he said,
"Not the internal auditor."
No.
Okay.
He said, "I want you to look at it." I said, "No, release it to the bar website. Let the people critique it. I don't have to look at it first to say, oh, change the thing." I said, "Send it," because I was clear.
You know what happens sometimes before the audit report are released?
To you.
Okay, they send it for review.
For review. Well, I said.
No, you say you're a big thing. Normally, that's what happens on spaces.
The person being audited has to be, you can answer questions, you can raise some issues.
Okay.
That's normally auditing. But I'm saying, I said, no. Send it to the bar website.
Okay.
I got zero.
With all you reviewing it.
Because I'm very clear with myself. So I bought this freedom to speak freely about my being disciplined. Not that I didn't have the temptations that other people had, but when I was at the University of Liberia, they used to criticize talk about government and all that. They say, when y'all get there, you'll do the same thing. That thing remained in my ear. So every morning I used to say, God help me to resist temptation, not to cross the line that I shouted other people for. That is why I remain disciplined. That is why I say we can make Liberia like Botswana. And by the way, the current president of Botswana is a human rights lawyer.
Okay.
Boko is a human rights lawyer. He was in the parliament as head of the opposition. And then he won election, won the ruling party. Now he is the president of Botswana. Check him when he travels. He doesn't stay long. Other presidents, when the other presidents, including ours, are staying 2 weeks, Boko is staying a few days and coming back. He got work to do. In a country that gained independence 119 years after Liberia's independence, it was a very poor. But resources don't develop country. There are good leadership that develop country.
Resources. So other resources don't develop country besides leadership. Let's hear from Say.
This is about Botswana. I've been singing Botswana song. I brought Say. One time he called on the radio, say I was on OK. He said, but I live in Botswana. I'm a mechanic. I had a job there, and I used to cry every day. I say, I Liberia can be like this. Because now Botswana is a middle-income country where Liberia is among the 15 poorest countries of the world because of lack of good leadership. We have people in our government making salary higher than some people in America. So that's a problem. So I brought Say this money to explain, because the 16 years building, he lived there.
Say good morning to you. Yes. How you doing this morning?
Thank God.
Okay. Tell us. Just introduce yourself.
I'm Mr. Kawe.
Say Conway.
Yes.
Okay.
I live Warako. I used to live for the Academy, but I left from there. I went to Warako. They were living now.
Okay.
Present now.
Okay.
Yes.
When did you move to Botswana? How long you stay in Botswana?
I used to work with the Marine.
Okay.
So one of the Marine told me, say, Mr. Kawe, when you are who Kenya will take you to America. I said, no, I don't want to go to America.
Hmm.
My sister died. I'm going there. He said, okay. My uncle is the ambassador with who is in Botswana. I said, no
Okay.
problem.
Okay. Oh, so you choose Botswana
Yeah.
or America? Okay.
So one kind of poor country, I feel bad.
Which year was that?
2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel bad. When I see the speech, I just think they're shaking my head.
Botswana.
Botswana.
Hmm.
When you be in a poor country, look, you can feed 5 people in Liberia. Yes. Because the one who do take in the country. Now, people fighting for power. When they get power, they only get power for themselves. But the citizens that are in the country, they don't get time for them.
Let's talk Botswana story. You say you were in the country, you felt bad.
Yes.
Why? The country was not developed or what?
The country is developed more than Liberia. In Botswana, if you Botswana citizen, you go to the hospital, you need to pay 20 $20. You get that money for $20.
20 Poland. How much US is that? Okay.
In Liberia,
Okay.
that money can pay.
As a citizen.
As a citizen,
Uh-huh.
while operation, while anything they will treat you.
And you get a good treatment. What treatment?
Yeah,
What treated?
the government already withdraw from straight Germany.
No, they 20 Poland you pay that will cover all of the
Everything.
Okay.
To the hospital, everything. Me, I can say that free of charge.
That's what the government do for the citizens?
Yes. 20 Poland, generally, you can pay back $20 liberty. When you pay it, just so you say to Adica, you pay that money. Hospitals are free. You don't pay nothing. Now, if you pay that money, maybe so take operation, it will operate you. When they finish with you, when you get where you go home, you don't pay nothing. How the people can do.
How long you stay in Botswana?
1 year, 6 months.
1 year, 6 months.
Yes. Now, if you talk about education,
health, not to education. Okay.
Yeah, when you talk about education, they're free.
Free. Across from all levels?
All levels, they're free.
So government paying?
The school right there, if the guy in charge is sent to one school, you need to buy uniform. When you buy uniform, the students are free. They're free. If you go to school, visit town, you will eat. If you go to school, you will eat. If you go visit town, you will eat. You don't pay nothing. Then after, from there, if you finish high school, when you enter university, when you go to university, you drink tea in the morning. If 11 o'clock, food ready, you eat. 3 o'clock, you eat. More government give you $100. If you graduate university, they ask you, what country you want to go to? The government will send you for training. You know, I saw the people were packing. I said, when they want to go government. I one point say the people government sending them. I said, who are the people? He said, I saw university graduate. I said, what are they going? He said, oh, government sending them different country.
When they're going to do their masters.
I said, ah. I said, can I approve? He said, yeah. So the bottom of the people going to go learn some poor engineer, some poor different things. That way, go to the working place. You don't see women there. That's so there doing their work. When you come, if you come from there, when you graduate, you come from there. When you come, you start, you pay 25%. Yeah, to the government. So that's what the people do there. See, when you postpone, I never see people say, oh, the students 12, no, protest, no, anti-protest. No way, no protest. Every day, the people working, everything in no.
So, Botswana,
the president said, what there? He write apology.
Apology.
Two cars behind that is illegal car.
Oh, you mean no? I mean the convoy.
No, not there. If it's postpone citizens, you don't working. More you go to the bank. You go to the farm. You call welfare for the citizens.
Welfare, every citizen. So long you working, but you have a national ID card.
Yes. When you get it, you go to the bank, you show ID card. The day you found out to you.
Pola.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found out that I can give it to them. Don't know working.
Because government can employ everybody.
No.
Okay.
But the job I there.
Okay, hold on, let me wait there. Why are we even discussing Botswana, man? This is the oldest country, Liberia. Why are we discussing? The population is 2.7 million.
Yeah, but because we have failed as a nation. We have failed to produce good leaders. That's why I started by saying resources don't develop country, but good leadership does. You see, Singapore and Ireland, nothing but good leadership needed. Botswana, 70% of the country are desert. Only 30% they have to raise animals and to grow food. But good leadership has made a country a middle income country, while Liberia is among the poorest countries of the world.
Okay.
That is why I'm discussing this country, because I want Liberia can even be better than Botswana. We have good leadership because we have more resources here than Botswana. It's a landlocked country. We have evergreen forests everywhere. Every part of Liberia is green. You drive see here without plenty of growth by itself. Botswana, the people work very hard, and yet they are way ahead of us.
Okay, great. So I did a little bit of research. There are 2.7 million. Oh, sorry about that. Official language, Tswana, currency is Pula, as you said. It's a multi-party democracy with regular elections in a country. They are one of Africa's strongest economy, driven mainly by diamond mining, tourism, cattle farming. I mean, we can boast of all of this thing. Cancel again before we go back to say, what are we even talking Botswana again, man? I'm asking the question just to take this over. Why are we discussing Botswana?
We are discussing Botswana because we have more than Botswana. We have the capacity to be better than Botswana, even to raise animals. When you go to Cape Palmas, you go to Brancru, you go to a lot of places along the coast, the savannah land, we can raise animals there. Part of lo-fi, all of that. It is good leadership because government gave incentives to people to invest, to engage in all of it. Even agriculture in America, everywhere where agriculture is strong, government intervenes, government assists, government provides assistance to farmers so that they can feed the nation. We're not doing that here. We're paying high officials of government huge salaries, so there's less money left for social services, for education, for health, for roads, for food security. We are joking here. Botswana is not thinking about, oh, World Bank give the loan, the other loan, the other loan. We have money here. Every day we're crediting, and now that our great grandchildren will pay the debt because the debt that we have now is so.
You outsourcing everything.
Outsourcing everything. Botswana, they don't outsource. They give jobs to their people. Botswana's first. Botswana's last. So their people love them. And now you talk about a regular elections. The guy who is president now, the human rights lawyer who is president now, was an opposition leader in the parliament. So he defeated the ruling party that have been ruling, Botswana since independence. I call upon all Liberian politicians. It doesn't have to be me to promise the Liberian people that this poor country Botswana that gained independence 119 years after Liberia.
1966.
That is now a middle income country.
Yeah, 1966.
Yeah.
Became
Is the country
independent.
that Liberia should follow, because everything you do, there has to be a role model. You have to follow somebody's example. Even the thing you do on the radio, you follow some other journalists before you. So I am calling upon Liberians to support anybody who would support or promise the Botswana path for Liberia
So
to follow.
Liberia is older than Botswana 119 years. Say, let's get back to you. What are some of the things maybe you see Liberia is above Botswana with?
In Botswana, the government are there. Every 3 months, they order the president.
They order the president?
They order the president.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
So we can order the president.
The people auditor.
Look, the general auditor.
Yeah, the people auditor.
Okay.
That the citizens said they don't want to get it brought to the people.
Okay.
We order the government official there.
Okay, the appointment not come from the president.
No.
Okay.
And say, talking about running campaign, I came on this radio. Say, when I become president, I will institute qualitative lifestyle audit. You're making the money you're making, your asset declaration will know. When you start building new houses and buying Mercedes Benz or that, will audit you every 3 months to find out where you're getting the money from. That is one way of deterring people, stopping people from stealing in government.
Okay. Now, every 3 months, the people audit. One time they went to audit one of the minister. He stole 300,000. They catch him. He went to the president. That time the president was there, he used to call him seriously Kama.
Okay.
They catch him. He went to the president and said, look, I'm in trouble. He was in trouble. He said the auditor catch
He
him.
must have been the president.
He said, but you see they put money. He said, president, I want for you to help me. The man said, no, I can't help you. You go start the sentence. Because when you see there, if you go to see there, you hold all your property, you will take it.
Maybe you need to be suspended now.
They stay around, you go in jail. So the president said, no, I don't get money. The man go commit suicide. So when the new little president say, I want more to commit suicide. No.
So I'm asking the question, say, what do you see different that we can boast of in Liberia that Botswana don't have? What do we have? How now?
Nothing.
We're the oldest country.
Thank you. I have a question.
Okay.
In Botswana, they call there like 24 hours. Say I was there, no foreign go. No. Brazil stand. They put the solar panel on. Electricity come. They put the agro on. 24 hours. Any oil there inside in Botswana, you open faucet, water waste on you. Foreign is there 24 hours. The road. I got to record them on fire, you see it. The road. No road here? No. The last time we Baga take power, I told Baga, I said, Baga, I wrote the room. I get the paper, but I don't give it to you. I give it to the drawer.
I gave people the drawer. The drawer don't deliver you.
Thank you. I told you, I said, this paper here, give it to the president. Even though last time they not allowed him to be president, I said, give it to him. I said, in Botswana, the Latin country, women get a machine to put their own quota. When you see the quota, it take a day.
Probably yeah, when in the capital city, you didn't go
In the
around.
rural part.
I travel in Botswana from the share border with Namibia.
Okay.
Namibia are there independent 1980. Go to Namibia.
So you also entered Namibia?
Yeah, because that's not business.
Okay.
When you be to Namibia, say you say yeah, from 1980. So these people come when they talk about road. No, so go find was a quota only.
Maybe Liberia, one of the thing is just like the politics, who they want to defense, will get, even though that development will choose politics over it.
No, what happened? The problem in the country, we're not correct. I'm not against what we're pretty correct to know.
Okay.
You see, Liberia, man, I used to work with Liberia Electricity Corporation.
Okay.
And it fighted. That time there was no quarrel. So, any thought to Tony Blair, the same 13 generator
In Liberia.
they put far down to water side.
Okay.
They put 2 to Oro.
Mhm.
Then they put 2 to Pinsway. Then they put 2 to Douala.
Generator of Labro Correct.
Yeah, just for level to people, anyone for it to level to
Okay.
pay the fee.
Okay.
What they pay the admin.
Small left today, big
Yeah, I
left
think
tomorrow.
that's
Thank
that should
you.
mean that statement.
So when we brought the machine, they send it for the people. They can't. The people can't do the installation. People go back. Tank the service time for to go change the oil. They clear the oil. The machine, one of the machine can take 2 drum of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Who get the oil? They post the oil. They set it. They store the oil.
So the machine breakdown.
Yeah, they can't bring 4,000 to $4,000 liberty. They say, "Nakawe, holding one for you." I said, "No, you're taking from King Bay." Then we go to Douala, the same thing. I told them, I said, "Look, let me resign." I resign. I said, "I want to go in there." He said, "Yeah, let me go in there." They may not let me, let go in there. When I take over, the pick up 2, 3, 4. They situated, they fuel, they start sending in there. 4 o'clock they start. I said, "Why are you doing this?" Mama, he said, "Mama, why you problem?" Then they pay me for me. He said, "Nakawe, hey, come, go there. It take 5,000. He say it's for you. Pay you away." I said, "No, I got money to pay my way." I go there and resign. You see, because we're not honored to our country. Even minister when you they fight now, you come to pay decent hall. You come to see now. That one there, if it's very important,
So-
the guy was not blood there.
So that paper you gave to Joseph Walker, you're saying, what do you own that paper? What you say that you give to
I
the
told what I
job?
say, I want
What do you own that paper?
the thing I want people, I say, look, bad machine, diva on no county. Then people put their own quota. The money where you can tell you are giving to Chinese people, you say payroll. They put the thing you can do that source nothing. Before 6 more time, they put that it up. Even the one where any put down to put the economy, beyond put the economy there, they put over there, all get up.
But I think the president listen to you because of the
Because when I get the paper, I give it to the driver. I say, get the paper, give it to the man. Even though they're not national president, so they win the election, I know they were nothing. Get the paper. But thank God, he went and bought the machine there. The machine is here.
Okay.
But when the phone like that, he went to put somebody in front of the machine. Yeah, fine. When they put the man in the machine, they put a year, you say 52 million.
Yeah, for maintenance. The machine need maintenance.
No.
You need a service of machine.
No. It's wrong.
Ah.
They were doing Botswana and Anedao. No. New machine, you want to be 2 million? No.
Yeah, but just in case for maintenance.
No. It's wrong.
La Buana Botswana.
okay. So give her your Botswana.
Everything there.
La Buana Botswana.
Now, if you okay, let's not agree new car, new brake car. It even start working new. They demand 52 million. Or maybe they have 2,000 to do maintenance. How about the car go there demand that kind of money?
All right. Okay, great. Councilor, I mean, I'm here looking at both of you and others have the studio there, and I mean, I still yet beating my imagination. Why are we even discussing Botswana? I'm still asking this question.
Because it's a better example. It's the best example in sub-Saharan Africa. Because people think when you talk about change and saying you want to fight corruption, you want to you can run a government that is virtually corruption free and that people will be punished.
I think so much you having on the phone there. Also, one calling from Botswana, calling in. Yeah, all the poor Botswana calling to go back home. Yeah,
they can tell you it is not possible. So we are giving an example, and I've been talking about it. That's why I brought someone who lives there to tell you it is doable, it is possible. It is possible to run a government that focuses on the interests of the poor and not on filling the pockets of those in government. And that's why because we are seeking for the progress of Liberia. No nation developed by itself. That good leadership can develop a country. Look, 50 years ago,
Yes.
when I called Dubai was just a sandy place. The poor using camels up and down. Good leadership changed our country. Everybody wants to go to Dubai. Liberia can be a better country. Look at our sea coast. We have so many rivers in this country. Botswana doesn't have. The little they have. Now I'm hearing Mr. Gawa talking about 24-hour electricity with the little water that they have.
Yeah.
desert country. They use them wisely. It's landlocked. They can pass through Namibia and other countries to get their goods.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the reason why I gave that paper to the president, 2018, so Chinese people in Jokwara district, Pong County, they were digging gold. Their machines spoiled. So they were looking for mechanic to go repair the machine. So one of my friends called me and said, "Oh, so Chinese people, a year, their machines spoiled, they want for somebody to go fix it." I said, "Yeah, they did my number." They gave my number to those people. They call me. When they call me, it's okay that number that I say, yeah, the same one number phone, I pay my way, I went to Pong County. When you be to Pong County, they play there, they call it Popular District. District 2. I went there. I saw the gold, they ported, they pack the gold, they pack the gold, they pack the gold, they pack the gold, and they continue. So I fixed the machine. They pay me 3,000. Then as before, I say, they go, they ported, they what kind of thing I come for, they go here? The boss, they go, but I go there, the headquarters I come for in the now. No road to the place.
Call it district. That is main town. That Batoman town. Okay.
District. I told the Chinese man, I say, never, don't call me again. He said, I said, you.
They make what they were pricing now.
You people are raw. I said, you people are raw. They say, why you saying that? I said, you're raw. They say, they meaning lawyer, the government giving paper, you have paper inside there. I'm going to be taking the mirror. The same paper I talk about it with the machine to define country that go building it was there. Why is it that we here? Then people come from foreign, they can't do our mini law. I took back and said, look, Botswana government, the diamond and the gold that they are taking it. That they are taking it. When you read to report diamond office, I will show you the office. When you report diamond office, you see where people point that going to go buy diamond and gold. Look.
They themselves selling it.
When you see where people point that going to go buy diamond and gold, you say, yeah. They put their economy is correct.
The solution, I mean, when I say poor, I don't want to use the word poor. I did middle class living, the living condition.
Everybody living good. If you don't know no trade, you don't know nothing. If you Botswana, while a government take you, while a government take you, 1,350 like pay. But the meeting there, the people are in the government, they are serving not plenty.
Okay. Oh, you want position now? You want director general position? You want minister position?
They respect you. So when they tell the minister they are serving, so now I can't do even 2,000 out there. So now some minister they makes 800. So now 700. The patrol police.
Whatever. Yeah, police.
2,005.
Good salary.
Yeah.
Great. What about the parliamentarian? I mean, the senators, like we say in Liberia, senators, representatives.
Thank you.
They are paid a salary.
The senator, the party president, they're not making no money. Because they say they're going to represent their people. They don't go there for money personally.
All right.
You see, they put their motive there that they go there to go work for the people. They don't go work for themselves.
Great. So it's 12 minutes up to 9 o'clock. We have to make it in time. Councillor Tiawan Gongloe and of course what's the name? Saye Gongloe.
Yes.
Who live in Botswana, sharing his experience. Liberia is a country 119 years older than Botswana. Why is it we're comparing that? It's something unbelievable. The population is 2.7 million. Let's get some reaction from the public. Yes, we anticipate Musa Hassan Belete, the CMC political leader. A hotel will pass by. Opposition coming past by opposition in the morning in the corridor. We are going to law school. You have discussed that one. Yeah. But I would love to take picture of both of you.
As a student,
I would love to take picture of both of you.
And that is why if Monaja unite to move.
Even the opposition were
yeah, Monaja unite for the purpose of moving somebody. What's the agenda?
Okay. Great. So yes, let's pick some calls up. 07-153-265. We're having some terrible technician will have to help us. 0770-153-265 is the breakfast show this morning. Councillor Tiawan Saye Gongloe, the LPP political leader, and of course I'm Saye Gongloe, sharing his experience from Botswana. I mean, let's hear from the public. 0770-153-265. Let's get our first call coming through this morning right here on the TBS. Good morning. Morning.
I appreciate the conversation this morning. I will not listen to Councilor Bongo. I wish the only citizens in Nigeria just make the president so that he can provide second to none. Or again, we have made of all schools, we have it taught, or again, we are not in numbers. Or we keep passing the message to those who not believing him to believe him so that he can take the country from the total of abundance to the beginning of new hope. Because Labrador is tired, Labrador is bleeding, Labrador is crying. Imagine the kind of good things these people are born out there and see. Our president are born there and see. What to President Boga have not been to Botswana. He went there for ethical implementation aspect. For again, if on to war, and he's telling that he will send the president to go to us. So that he can come to
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Robert.
Morning.
Yes, Mr. Good morning to your guests. Mr. Tiawan and his listeners to you. My name is Hussein. Anyway, I'm Hussein here. I call from Jacob district. Yeah, quite a landing, situation. I tuned into the station while I listened to Tiawan on the video. I just tuned. And every time you hear from the radio, you bring new ideas, motivations for the younger generation. So, Council, thank you so much for that like one of the days I know where you recommend. And I just want you to work with this government in terms of suggesting and recommending the way forward. So thank you so kindly for coming.
Thank you. This person coming through. Good morning.
Good morning.
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 Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Thank you. Your recommendation for today. I'm not a kind of politician that will discuss every negative thing in government, but you also go with ideas as a way forward. Your guest in studio, go to Botswana, I see happening there. From most other businesses, the behavior of the legislator and the behavior of those that elected them. Like there's this behavior of inconsistent areas that we need to function properly. The left side of the council prove that it's kind of different pricing, and you'll continue doing what you're doing. They will keep you on news. What is the election? They are what's happening. Our people are asking this. They are go with me and vote for. And after the very time,
Thank you, Black Eye Soko Sali. Let's get another call coming through. Yes.
Morning.
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 Oh, morning. Morning. Go ahead. Morning. Please go ahead.
So it's not a matter of comparing Ghana with Nigeria.
Okay. All right. We'll pick a few more calls and we'll go.
Good morning.
Then. Morning.
Morning,
Morning.
Mr. Rabo.
Morning.
Good morning to the councillor.
Morning.
Please go ahead.
The very first time for him, I'm listening to him. Yeah, on shoes, he's very much like that. I'm very proud. I know that really donator is to our leaders to push Nigeria forward. But you know, the things that people are in check is that the leaders that we have today, you can listen to advice. But the next time you can see the people and get on and that's before. One of the somebody is actually supported this government, but one thing is actually and he told it clearly, right? And he said that you know when some people bring an idea to support the country, it will benefit the country. You will add the idea and support them, but when they bring you the ideas, you go back, you know, what you want to do is not what you're doing. So today, you know, when you get on the after I remember when he was on Radio FM, when there was, you know, asking some questions, and we hear it here. It brings some new ideas that government should take into consideration to benefit the life of people, the Nigerian people, or to make the people develop. But that's a look at it for the when he's pushing, I do not like it. So we are praying one of these days that he's going to go to start all the things that he's pushing. That will come to the
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good
let's take
morning.
our very last caller right
Good
here.
morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Let the represent the name of God bless the school, the institute, and the school. When you are praying that one day this man will take power in the school, that his country will transform. But every day when I listen to him, he speaks sound. And I'm praying to God. The problem I got is that, you know, we live there, these party people, they don't come in. I cry for some pay, let me that I don't know. But they don't come in and they don't know that we are there. But no one who can see we and we are crying on the carpet. But God bless this person, God bless that man. That one day, I pray that one day that makes you take power. Let God bless you.
All right. Thank you. So we have to make him in town council. You listen up. We're gonna take calls at
So let me,
you listen up.
right, let me,
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to activate your microphone. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, I want to thank all of the callers for complimenting me. I want to thank you for listening. But some other true is here up in the air. Surrender and say Liberia can never change. That's not true. Liberia can change. Let's be optimistic. People go to church and pray so that change can come. But no, from where he's speaking, people are tired because people have promises and they have made promises before and they've gone to offices and they've done worse than the people they criticize. But change is possible. In Botswana, a very poor country, and Sarisi cannot change it around. In this country, we have seen how people can change even a dress style. Didn't we see when President Sali was president? She was wearing hair tie, women were wearing different style of hair tie. She didn't pass law, but people they followed their leaders everywhere. When President George Weah was wearing a Nigerian suit, the corporate post suit, everybody started wearing it. Right now, people wear hat, you know, like because President Baga wears hat and the clothes that he wear, people wear. So Jeremiah Coons clothes that a lot of young people like to wear. So people follow good examples. We are calling upon our leaders to set good examples. Live simple lifestyle. Cut down your convoy. Like I've been talking that if I'm president, I'm not carrying more than 5-car convoy. Now, Seka will just mention 3-car convoy. You know, who wants to kill President Baka? It's a waste of money to allow 29-car convoy with expensive cars on the road. The fuel alone is so much. The maintenance is so much. But I've been calling every time I suggest to President Baka. The president who can suggest to you, can criticize you, is your good friend. He does not want you to fall. But I've been talking, and now even people in the government, people who are really in the ruling party are talking. Honorable Daba Fapela spoke a few days and said, no, we didn't put you we didn't confirm you to be reactionary tools every day, attack those, attacking everybody who speak about the government, criticize them. Then the FBI Director General himself came out, you're not giving all the money, and then the chairman of the party. In fact, before the chairman of the party, there's something on the Facebook. I don't know whether it's true, whether it's AI. The same old lady who said, "Boy, that baby is crying," and said, "Man, your baby, or your piece of baby thing, you're changing." Oh. She crying, "Oh, you're doing baby thing, you're bringing joy, you're doing definitely." Then the chairman of the party criticized his own party, call upon the president to reshuffle the cabinet because, in his view, majority of the cabinet members are not performing. So that same thing happened on October. It was Emmanuel Shaw. He was way up there in the top of government. I think he was assistant minister at the executive mansion or so. And then he gave a speech at the MCSS 1979. He said there will be cataclysmic change in Liberia, which means violent, unexpected, quick change if the Tree Party does not change. When people start speaking like that from within, it's time to listen. I've told President Barker, for example, make the citizens of Liberia happy. Issue one executive order and just remove graduation fees so that parents can be happy on graduation day. That money that for nothing, money for that school administrators eat for nothing. It doesn't happen in Botswana. There's no graduation fee like that.
Second way, the party comments.
Okay. Thank you. Our country here, we want for to change. Now, human being can change country. It can't change by itself. It depends on the leader. The 5 men are in Botswana family call him, come on. After he was owner, his son take over. He used to call his son seriously, come on. Because the other new guy replace him. Now, these people, when they're running Botswana, they don't get time for themselves. They get time for the citizen. That the citizen basically take the power for. You don't take the power for yourself? No. Make the policy be changed. In Liberia, when the people run campaign, they say, I want to build road, I will bring water, this and that. In Botswana, if you campaign, you say you build road, who will lend to you? The road pipe there, water there, plumbing there, everything there. Some are representing and they say, I want my own money to my community. The great amount of the eat. It can't happen in Botswana, no. That community is not for that one. That community is not for that one. Why you give the money for? No. And when you get the money, they can't do the job.
Okay.
So I'm not appealing to the government, at least some of the Botswana are there, they must bring it. It will help the country. It will help. If they don't bring it, no, it will be the same thing. So I want to tell the councillor, thank you. The people can change country, you can know them from the beginning. Hey man, I hear you to be in Soya government. According to the information I got, they say the same somewhere when someone according to after the money government, after you spend the balance one, you can't tell you what to the government.
That is true.
It's going receipt.
That is true.
So these kind of people who vote for them, I know the country will change. I can remember Chief people, they were appointed as Chief Justice.
Minister of Justice.
Minister, no, you are
Chief Justice.
Chief Justice. When they appointed, because my uncle was there, they called him Emmanuel Barasa. One guy stole money from people, 6 million. I can't give it to you all. Then I see the man come. When the man come, he said, Mama, why you come for? He said, gee, I can't see you. He said, yeah, go ahead. I was sending the rest of my uncle. He said, the people behind me, they say, I take money. The man said, he take the people money. He want to play the same man. He take the people money. He said, yeah, I take the people money. He said, go to my own. They went to the hall. They pulled out the door in the bed. Back of the car, bring it. He said, they drill their own there. They said, no. He said, go bring their own. They bring it back of there. When the man went to the coast, I mean, they say the land, the men, they may not take no money. If I measure you to do, don't sack my uncle after the election, don't sack him.
Okay.
So we need to be honest in the country. When we honor, the economy will change. The economy, but someone was there, learn that something. No, nobody was there. But a human being changing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Human being changing. So level 2 study correct, then the economy change. The economy can change.
Thank you.
A lot of mineral there. What kind of mineral in Botswana? How many times I go?
Thank you.
And the animal there. Finish.
All right. Thank you very much. He's Kanwe. He's a Liberian citizen, also in studio with constitutional law tower, Councillor Tiawan Gongloe. They've been in studio talking about the Botswana experience. He lived there for some years and teaching us Liberians to change the country. So let's take the break.